Please welcome to the Zoom stage, Christine. Woo!
I was wigging out when I saw a flyer with big bubble letters that said All About Fun LLC. That flyer asked two questions. Are you ready to make money? And are you ready to have fun? The answer to both was yes. I desperately needed that money. I also had my immigrant mother's voice in my head saying that that was not a good job. You did not go to college to go work in children's birthday party entertainment. But hey, no other choice. I called that number, I hopped into my hoopty, and I was in the suburbs that very evening. I was ready to have fun. I got to Jenny's Bungalow, which was the headquarters of All About Fun LLC, and it was just an explosion of children's party entertainment. There was glitter, bright colors, a million toys everywhere. Jenny had me sit on the sofa for her 5-minute job interview. She loved my drawings and said, you know what? I'm not even going to bother teaching you face painting, but you do need to know how to make balloon animals. Every kid wants them. I was terrified. My mom had told me 1,000 times that if I popped a balloon in my face, I would go blind. And here I was, 20 years old, so nervous that that very thing was going to happen right then on the stranger's sofa. It took a few tries. Jenny, who was an art teacher by day and clown pimp all the rest of the time, was exceedingly patient, exceedingly kind. And she just waited as I tried after tried. And when that first balloon popped, nothing happened. I survived. So maybe my mother wasn't always right. I got the job. Jenny sent me on my first gig. I was a birthday party princess, and the children adored me. There was just one weird dad who gave me the eye, and I had my mom's voice in my head again about how, men can be perverts and leery and blah, blah, blah. But I got my money and I left. All was good. Second birthday party was a little tougher. It was in a quote unquote bad part of town, wrong side of the tracks, a place my mom never would have wanted me to go, a place that was known for drugs and violence. But I had to take that gig again, had to make that money. I wasn't going to turn down Jenny's offer. So get back into the hoopty. I'm in my full clown attire, ready to do my first real clowning gig, not birthday party princess. And I roll up to the city park that is empty. It's just 3 people at the picnic shelter. It's the mother, the birthday baby, and the little brother. Oh no. So I have to fake the cheerfulness as I get to the picnic shelter, but the mom is already annoyed. Yeah, I'm going to need you to come back in an hour. The children ain't here yet. All right, ma'am, but I've been paid for this time, and if you'd like me to come back in an hour, you're going to have to pay for that hour that I'm waiting around. She just doubles in size because she's furious. And I stand my ground. I tell her that if she's not going to pay for that hour, I'm going to have to call my boss, right? Because I'm just trying to protect myself here. So I call Jenny, and Jenny says, no, you stay there, you start the party now. Just begin making the balloons. Doesn't matter if they're just 2 kids there. So I start making those balloons, balloon after balloon. And at the tail end of the hour, all the guests start to arrive, but it doesn't matter. I got to collect my money and go. The mom, who's about my age, is years older and so much tougher. But I get tougher in that moment. That whole experience just hardens me in a way that even when you have 5-year-olds clamoring for balloons, when that time is up, that time is up. That's how it's got to be sometimes in business. So I get back into the car, I race back home, I finally get some time to breathe, and I reflect on the fact that I lived to tell the tale. Nothing happened to me, despite what my mom said about that neighborhood. I didn't get mugged. I didn't get shot. I was fine. So maybe she really had some ideas that didn't make any sense. Certainly not for a 20-year-old woman. I also thought about all the different ways that my mom and Jenny were just as people, like how they differed. And my mom was a housewife, very dependent on my dad, new immigrant. Jenny was a business owner. She had a career. She owned her own home that she bought herself using that clown money. She lived a life of art and fun. And most importantly, she did not live a life guided by fear. And this year, at the age of 50, Jenny actually passed away from cancer. Um, and I will always thank Jenny for making me the clown that I am today. Thank you.